Hi, welcome. It's Kenny Russell, Bulldozer of Faith, living life in the Spirit. Here we are in Greenville, Tennessee, and I'm with Barbara today. Barbara, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming on just to share a little bit. We've had a great meeting here tonight. It's been amazing to see what the Father is doing in the lives of everyone here tonight. And, you know, you're not just on your own here in Hebraic Roots. You've got many people around you.
Yeah.
What brought you to the Hebraic Roots of the Faith?
Well, I'm not even really sure. I just
Right.
know that I had a stirring in me to look for truth, and I knew that what I was hearing in all the traditional places I was seeking knowledge
Uh-huh.
and wisdom, it wasn't connecting with me.
Right.
And the Lord gave me a vision. I was at a church and we were in worship, and the song was Praise Adonai.
Right.
And he gave me this vision of himself over the world, and his robes, white robes, were flowing around the earth in with the clouds, and there was this uninterrupted flow of love and blessing.
Amen.
And he showed me that it was his people that were in obedience.
Amen.
They were not Sunday morning worshipers. And talked about Torah. I didn't even know what Torah was. I
Right.
didn't even understand the vision he gave me, and that was about 4 years ago. And now in October or August, I found River of Praise and Scott's teaching, and
You started to see those answers
what I started
come
to
alive,
see
huh?
it come alive, but also at the same time, I'm feeling that I'm set free from a lie,
Amen.
many lies.
Wow, it's amazing you said that. But I think what's good about what you just said, Barbara, is that you desired to seek truth. And this is always the foundation for us receiving from Him, is if we have a passion to know truth and deal with the lies. Because some people are just content
Yes.
with traditions, even when they know it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
They're content. They don't want to rock the boat. But that's not your case, is it?
Oh no, I rock the boat, but in another way.
Yeah,
And
that's great. Now, as you walk in Torah, what's your favorite feast? What do you like most in the feast?
well, I'm just learning.
Right, you're just new to this.
I'm
Yeah.
just really new to
Uh-huh.
this, and probably the September feast,
Yeah, the fall feast.
fall feast, and but I am anxious to learn about all of them.
Do you find your hunger has increased as you're starting to see how the Torah comes alive? Because how long have you been? Were you in the Christian world for? How long?
Well, all of my life.
Oh, you wow.
Raised Catholic, but
Right.
but I gave my heart to the Lord in '95.
Okay. So through all of that experience, all the things you've experienced in your entire life, as you have come into the Hebraic roots of the faith, which is not a denomination, by the way, it's
Right.
coming back to what Yeshua said to do. As you have started to discover these things and the importance of the feasts in your life, what's happened? Is it? Can you compare it to what you've experienced in the past, or is this just completely a home run, something completely different?
Well, one similarity that I kind of sense is that in '95, when I gave my heart to the Lord, I think we're so integrated into the world.
Right.
Then we start seeing how we need to cut those ties.
Uh-huh.
And coming into Hebraic roots, it's happening all over again, but it's
Right.
happening with religion
Yeah.
and tradition.
Cutting the ties from religion, getting back to the foundations of who you are called
Well,
to be.
getting to know the truth for real for the
Amen.
first time.
Amen.
Because I sat with somebody in study in September, and he'd been in church all his life, and he kept saying, "Why didn't I know this? How come
Right.
I haven't been taught this? They don't
There,
teach."
there's such a battle when we deal with truth and tradition. There's such a battle. What is going to win at the end? Are we going to submit to the scriptures? And that's the key I want to share with you today. Will you come back to the scriptures and weigh up the traditions that you're walking in and discover that when you know the truth, it says we walk in freedom.
Right.
And that's definitely your testimony today, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And I've had a couple discussions with people this week about that, and even from a pastor. It was a post
Amen.
on Facebook, but it was, we're so regulated by religion and tradition now, and we've gotten away from his truth.
Yeah.
But he rejects Hebraic roots. And I challenged him. I said, really? How
Step
well?
by step.
Yeah. Do we really want to know him?
Right.
Do we really want to know him? How bad do you want to know him?
Yeah, and that's powerful. Barbara, I really appreciate you taking the time to share. Great to hear a little bit of your testimony. And what's important, you know, many people are told, Barbara, if you go back to the Hebraic roots of your faith, you've got legalism, it's death, you won't have life. It's really, it's, you know, all these types of questions that we hear. That is not your experience, is it?
No, and I think anybody that knows me sees that's not what's happening at all.
Yeah.
So,
So I want to encourage you, do what it says in Deuteronomy, choose life today.
I mean,
I want to thank you for watching.
Captured a moment, you asked me to you. Captured a moment, you asked me to you. Captured a moment, you asked me to you. Let him hear what the Spirit has to say.